Prime Minister reaches Beijing from Dalian, joins summer Davos forum, pledges stronger national capacity through cooperation. BSF pushing attempts foiled in Naga and Dinajpur. 3 individuals remain stranded at Kurigram border. And Tista River water recedes, leaving lowlands submerged. Strong downstream currents trigger severe erosion panic among residents. Hello and welcome to the News24 English Bulletin. This is Asif Samad and those were headlines. Now the details. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has begun a 3-day state visit to China after arriving in Beijing from Dalian. Earlier, he joined the summer Davos forum and met several world leaders. Discussions focused on trade, investment, connectivity, skilled workers and renewable energy. On Thursday, he will hold talks with Chinese Premier Li Qiang. On Friday, Tariq Rahman is scheduled to meet Chinese President Xi Jinping before returning home. BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi says signs of fascist behavior are emerging in sections of the opposition. Speaking at the party's central office in Noipalton, he alleged that the group is trying to destabilize the country. Rizvi said the government will resist such efforts. He also expressed hope that the Prime Minister's China visit will help reduce the trade deficit and strengthen economic cooperation. Furthermore, he promised that the government will ensure the rule of law and bring past human rights violators to justice. Local government state minister Mir Shahi Alam has urged citizens to stay alert against dengue and not rely only on government monitoring. A task force inspection in Gulshan found Aedes mosquito larvae in 3 of 6 buildings visited, leading to fines. The minister called on residents to keep homes and surroundings clean. Health officials said more than 5,000 dengue patients have been hospitalized this season, with at least 10 deaths reported. Bangladesh border guards have foiled another alleged push-in attempt along the Naga border. BGB and local residents prevented 9 people, including women and children, from entering through the Adatola frontier. In Dinajpur, 4 people were detained over alleged illegal border crossing and later handed to BGB. Meanwhile, 3 young men remain stranded on the Indian side of the Kurigram border for an 11th consecutive day. Water levels in the Tista River have fallen slightly after heavy rainfall and upstream floods caused flooding across low-lying areas. Roads and farmland remained submerged in parts of Lalmonirhat, affecting crops including peanuts, chili, jute and rice seedlings. Although residents have found some relief as water recedes, concern remain over riverbank erosion. The Water Development Board said that Tista's water level is expected to fall further over the next 24 hours. Commerce Minister Khandakar Abdul Muqtadir has warned that graduating from the LDC category poses economic risk. Speaking at a seminar on Wednesday, he stated that the transition could trap the country in a middle economy squeeze. Meanwhile, local entrepreneurs demanded separate tax policies to protect small and medium businesses. The government has allocated major funding for SMEs. Officials also promised to slash business licensing times to just 14 days. Customers Forum demanded an independent board for Islami Bank. They issued 7 demands at a press conference in Dhaka. They warned of protests if demands are unmet by June 27. Demands included a full professional board and transfer of ownership to real owners. Protesters warned they will besiege the central bank and finance ministry if officials ignore their demands. A writ petition has been filed in the High Court challenging the legality of the International Crimes Tribunal Act. Senior Supreme Court lawyer Mohsin Rashid argued that the law has originally enacted to try Pakistani military personnel for crimes committed in 1971. The petition claimed its purpose ended with the repetition of prisoners of war. It's also alleged that retaining the law now creates a risk of political misuse and seeks its repeal. A labor court has granted bail to 4 people, including Navana Group vice chairman and Aftab Automobiles director Sajidur Rahman Shubhro. Police arrested him early Wednesday from Bonani over an existing warrant in a labor law case. Officers had surrounded the building overnight before carrying out the operation. Police also alleged that his driver and bodyguard behaved improperly with officers during the arrest process. Commercial shipping has resumed through the Strait of Hormuz after a prolonged closure. The United States and Iran separately confirmed the reopening following talks mediated by Qatar and Pakistan. US President Donald Trump said his administration is working toward a fair agreement with Tehran. Meanwhile, the US Senate voted in favor of ending the military conflict with Iran. In Washington, Israel and Lebanon have begun a 5th round of direct peace talks. Argentine football legend Lionel Messi is celebrating his 39th birthday today. From a young boy in Rosario battling a growth hormone condition to becoming one of football's greatest players, Messi's journey has inspired millions. He won 8 Ballon d'Or titles and fulfilled his lifelong dream by lifting the World Cup in 2022. Even at 39, the Argentine captain continued to delight fans with his brilliance and lasting influence on the game. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for staying with us.